Hi guys. I'm sure everybody knows what's going on social media right now, and I just wanted to put a little bit of my own, put my own perspective of things out there. I've always told people that there is no perfect marriage. There is no perfect anything in this world. If you have that one friend that tells you, "Oh, my husband is perfect, my marriage is perfect," you should run from that person, or they're probably married to Jesus Christ or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's the only way you can have a perfect being or perfect on perfect, I can't say person, but I'm sure you get my aura, my where I'm driving at. But here's the thing about people, yeah. They tell you they tell you uh, things you want to hear. And I'm not that kind of person. Marriage is not perfect. It's not something you see different things about your spouse every time you wake up. Sometimes you wake up and look right next to your wife or your husband and go like, and they do something like, damn, am I married to this person? How in the world this person have done this? And this is someone you've been married to, say 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 5 years, 2 years. You've known them, you've seen things, you've seen them at their lowest point, and so you still wake up one day and say, "Oh my God, how can he do that? How can she do that?" Marriage is not perfect. You're not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. My marriage is not perfect. There are so many times, so many days I have my husband. I go like, this dude. I would just, why am I don't love you. I hate you. And there are so many gorgeous times I go like, oh my God, I love him. Oh my God, he's selfless. Oh my God, is this. Oh my God, is that. We all have our own path in a marriage. No marriage is perfect. That being said, what happened on social media a couple of days ago with Tiwa Savage and Tunji Balogun, her husband, is just out of line. It's way out of line. I don't understand why celebrities don't just keep their dirty linens inside. Everybody, we all have some stinky, nasty stuff about our lives, less of marriage. I think that's something that should be private. I think that's and in as much as I say private, I mean have your own inner circle where you call and say, "Oh, Lagbaja Shiba, Lagbaja Shiba," and it's not always too much. When it's too much, you regret it. I'm learning from I learned from that a long time ago. And it's not something you just call anybody to. You have to know people that are real with you, that will tell you how it is and what it is. Unbiased minds, that's the kind of people you need. And it's a work in progress. You learn every day in marriage. That's my point. Now, I think what Tunji Balogun, I mean, I understand what he's going through, but I don't think it's enough for you to put on social media, cuss your wife, the mother of your child out, and then you talk about how she smashed someone, she smashed the homie, she smashed this person, she smashed Dr. Sid, Two Face, and Don Jazzy. I don't think that's right. I don't know if Tiwa Savage is an angel in all of this, but the way he went about it is totally wrong. It's dirty. It sounds very conniving, very planned. It's not right. You shouldn't have done that. You don't go on rants on social media. What if there was no Instagram? It's just wrong. It makes Tunji Balogun looks pathetic. It makes him look like. In fact, most of the time I see men when they come out like that, accuse their wives of stuff like that, or their girlfriend, or a lady. It's always they're the one with this nasty shit, nasty stuff. They're the one with the things they're accusing the other person of. And again, I don't know anything about Tiwa Savage. I don't know anything about them. I'm just, shit. I'm sure some of you are thinking it's none of my business, but it became my business when you put it out there. And it's really, really, really sad. What went wrong. Well, I don't know what happened. I don't even know anything about them. I just know Tiwa Savage music. Uh, that being said, I don't think you should have done that. And then the suicide stuff. See, listen to me. Life is not that hard. I get that people go through stuff like that, that they think about suicide. In fact, there are a lot of kids that stuff like this happen to, and it's really really sad. And I'm not saying it's not, so don't get me wrong. I don't want to get sued or anything. I'm just saying Suicide, really? You're a grown ass man. I'm not saying grown ass man don't have depression. You're a grown ass man. A lot. Clearly, from everything you've posted and what Tiwa Savage says, clearly you have a lot going on. No man wants to live like that, especially when you feel, oh, you can't really get something, get going financially. And when people tell you money is not everything, money is inspiration. I've gone through my own phase of new money. I've gone through my own phase of shit. I'm comfortable. And it's really sad, but the way he went about it is just wrong. Regardless of how the inner circle know, if they know to Savage is really really a bad wife or whatever, but hey, it's not right. What the way you went about it is wrong. And then saying you did this, you left, you became daddy, that full-time daddy, and what so whatever. It's just wrong. Yeah, she's doing what she has to do. She's a woman. She's doing what she has to do. It's just really, really, really sad. And then surprisingly today, I saw some of Tiwa Savage, our own side of the story, and I was like, what? First of all, you don't need to do that. He has said it. It's that. Your dirty linen is out there. You owe nobody any explanation. Here is one thing people always seem to forget. Whether you do it, whether you don't, whether you do it, people will still talk. If you don't do it, people will still talk. It's your business, your life. And if pack up, if your marriage pack up or whatever, it's still your life. People don't you whether you're there, people will talk. If you're not there, people are still gonna talk. I think it's really, really, really sad that everything that happened. And then I felt it was savage, the way she dressed like she just woke up. That was totally uncalled for. You don't even need to do that. You're a strong woman, for Christ's sake. It doesn't matter whether he feels like you're a breadwinner. Shit, the way he talked about your mom, talked about your life, talked about how it discredited you as a mother, as a wife, and as an artist, and how promiscuous he accused you of. Shit, I would get on that camera and flip and look totally fabulous and say, "Fuck that nigga," that you know what? I'm looking fabulous, and he said this. He said, if at all you're gonna grant an interview, you need to come out strong, looking fabulous. Like shit, I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, you're saying you also don't want to be with him. I mean, look fabulous. Come on online and look fabulous. Like shit, you know. I felt that's what she should have done. I don't think I like the way she packed that pity party. You don't need that. People are still going to talk anyways. Well, at the end of the day, I still wish them well. However way they want to come out, there's a child involved. I'm sure he likes his child also. She loves her child, and I mean it is what it is. That's the way it is. Which brings me to another topic. People, stop comparing your relationship with other people. At some point I felt Tiwa and TB as Tunji Balogun, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Tunji Balogun. I felt like they always want to try and beat this Beyonce and Jay-Z shit, and we all know where that is. I mean, we all know how Jay-Z and Beyonce ends up. I mean, how the whatever broken relationship they're going through right now. Point is, nobody's life is perfect. No marriage is perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect. Perfection is not something you have to diligently face. Oh my God, I have to do this. Oh my God, I have to do that. I have to be this. You can't live your life the way you want to live it. No matter how much money. There's this post I've been seeing online that says, at the end of the day, is only 6 feet under. Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, she rides this car, she drives that car, she rides this bike, or she has this, he has that, he did this, he did that." Nobody will remember. So you need to live your life the way you want to live it, and stop worrying about other people. Stop comparing your life with other people. Stop comparing your child. Stop comparing child. Stop comparing education. Stop comparing kids. Stop comparing work. Stop comparing life. And most of all, stop comparing your relationship, your marriage with someone else's. You never know what's going on in there. I wish to Savage good luck, but still, I'm still saying you need to come out and look fabulous. And if TB's the way he went about it is wrong, I mean, I don't know who is innocent in all of this, but I felt that's the way it should have been, and not the way it is going right now. Tiwa Savage looked like a pathetic lady. uh, and then a different thing in the video and a different thing from when you're reading the interview. These are things you need publicists for. If you want to look like the PT one, let them do their job very well. If you want to look triumphant, let them do their job very well. Not two things you're trying to read in between the lines and all that. Clearly, she doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. I mean, at some points in my relationship, I've also felt that way. But at the end of the day, we still work it out, and it's not working out for anybody's sake. It's for our sake first before we think about the kids, because kids will grow up. And the norm in Africa is once you leave your husband's house, that's the end of it. You don't come back home, say lurini shit. Call car. As long as you're happy. I don't pray for anybody's home to be in whatever, to be doomed. I don't want my relationship to be doomed. It's a learning. It's a learning the process is learning, getting to know each other better. That's about it for my apropos, my own take on Tiwa Savage and Tia Bills, and that's about it, guys. Once again, my name is Oyin for those of you who are just watching. See ya.